Il Makiage. Is it worth the hype? Have you heard about it? What do you think? Let's try it out. We're going to use it today. Okay, good morning. I'm Lenora. Welcome to my closet. My videos are unedited. First, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eye Primer because I have oily eyelids and my eyelid will fight that eyeshadow and take care of that. It'll be a takedown and my eyeballs will win. Next, I use, my cat got a hold of this Makeup Forever Shine Control. They sell it at Sephora. I love this. I have combo skin, so I'm oily in my T-zone. So this helps with shine for me. I love this stuff. I think it works great and it smells good too. It smells nice and clean. Has a good scent. So first up, Il Makiage Concealer. And I'll just put in the notes what color this is because I can't read that. When I do my makeup, I like to have a mirror back here behind my camera, and then I have a magnifying mirror that magnifies 15 times, and I will put a link below in the notes to this mirror. It's my favorite. Oh, what is that? That's weird. Okay. I like to use my beauty blender to do my concealer, but you can use your finger, you can use a brush, just whichever you prefer. You're supposed to have your beauty blender wet. There's not a sink in here, so I never use it wet. Never. But I like it. I think it works good. Okay, I'm very extra. I've got this redness, which is really showing up today, and I have no idea why. I'm like 6 weeks post my first laser treatment at the dermatologist, and I loved it, and I need to schedule it and have it done again. But I've already been on the phone this morning for 25 minutes on hold with Vanderbilt Weight Loss Clinic, and I'm just like, I don't have it in me to call anybody else. And I know it will not take that long to call the dermatologist, but I'm over it. Okay, so first we're gonna start with After Party. This is the full coverage, and this is what I put. This is their, okay, I just said that it's full coverage. So I just use, if you can see, just a teeny bit. In fact, actually that's a little much, but that's okay. I'm gonna do like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some over here. And then I just dot this around until it blends in. You know, if you see the commercials, they just start doing that to it, and I don't know, it's too heavy. It's not heavy. It's not the right word. I don't know. I just like doing it like this. It's too heavy on part of my face, but it's not too heavy on my cheeks. It's too much for my nose, but my nose is weird. So I just keep going until it's blended and looks amazing, and then I check it in my magnifying mirror, and that looks good. And continue over here. And sometimes, because I've just put concealer on, it gets a little too heavy up here under my eye, and so I will take my beauty blender and kind of buff that out a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a smidge. So just kind of lighten that up just a little bit. Okay, then I take Il Makiage Woke Up Like This. On this one, I've had this, I mean, I've used a lot of it, 6 months or so. I don't really know how long I've had it. Hello friend. It's Macchiato. He's not gonna come say hi. Watch him make a liar out of me, but I doubt it. Hey, pretty boy. Good morning. Are you jumping up here? You know I have all my makeup up here on the desk right now. Hey, what you doing? Okay, anyway, so my first one, After Party, Il Makiage will send you the makeup, and then I'm like, like watching him out of the corner of my eye. And then you let them know if it's not the right color. So the first one, they had to send me another bottle, but they told me just to give the first bottle to someone, just gift it. But this, Woke Up Like This, I just took their skin quiz. This is the first bottle they sent me. Same for the concealer. Sent it. It was perfect. I don't know how they do that. Come on, that's weird. How do they do that? And that's in their commercials too. They're like, the commercials even go, how do you do this on the first time? I don't know how they do that. It's weird. But it works. This makeup stays on my face really good all day too. Like at the end of the day, it still looks great. So I guess with this, Woke Up Like This, I feel like you can just go whoosh. But that other one, I don't feel like you can do that with it. And when you take their skincare quiz or their skin quiz or their color quiz, they ask you about your skin type, you know, if you've got oily, dry combination, whatever the things may be. Okay, so after I do that, I like to follow up next with my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, because I'm all about setting and blocking that oil from coming through. It's too bad Macchiato didn't jump up here because he's so pretty. He's such a big boy. He's like, he's not coming up here. Then after I do that, I like to brush off the excess. My son took his dog to the vet yesterday, and when Christopher first moved in with us, you could see his dog's ribs. And I didn't even realize that we can't see the dog's ribs anymore. And the vet told him that we need to watch his weight. And so Christopher came home and he was like, yeah, he said that we had to watch JoJo's weight. I'm like, what? And then I started looking at it. Well, you know, you can't see his ribs anymore. He has filled out. And that's what the vet brought up. She said, you can't feel him. maybe he is a little overweight, whatever. Who asked that vet anyway? So Christopher took him to the vet because he's been licking his paw. He's been licking his paw like there's a thumbtack in there. I know there's not a thumbtack in there, but you're just like, man, what's wrong with your foot? And you try to look at it, and he weighs like 70 pounds, and he's like, oh, we played with my foot. And I'm like, it's just too much, so you have to stop. So anyway, they couldn't find anything in his foot either, but they're like, maybe he's allergic to grass, or maybe it's fleas. So I'm like, well, dear Jesus, I hope it's fleas. All right, here's my blush. It's Orgasm by NARS, and I just used my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in one. And then I take my Urban Decay De-Slick, because again, it's all about blocking that oil. And this is also a makeup setting spray. So let's set the makeup. And now at this point, my lips are dry feeling because I've got all this stuff going on. So go ahead and throw on my lip gloss. So there you go. There's my El Makiage. I love it. I love the coverage. It's awesome. That's all the things I do to it. And then I'll do my eyes and my makeup will be done. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends, and I'll see you next time.